What's up everybody, Fishhawk here. Today I'm going to show you guys my trout fishing setup for creeks and streams. I'm going to start with my rod and reel, and then I'm going to move on to some other gear that I use for fishing in creeks and streams. I got this rod and the reel at Dick's Sporting Goods. The rod is a Field & Stream Tech-Lite rod. It's a 5'6" ultralight rod. The line weight that's recommended is 2 to 6 pound test, and the lure weight is 1/32 to 1/4 of an ounce. This is a perfect little rod for fishing those small creeks and streams. It's very light and you can maneuver around. I really like the cork handle and the split grip. Very nice. It's got a nice finish and I really like the color. It has 10 line guides, which really help with casting distance and detecting those sensitive bites. It also has a lure holder or hook holder here on the side, which I find very useful and I use all the time. It's a great little rod. It's around $50 at Dick's Sporting Goods. And it's probably one of the best little rods that I've had for trout fishing or that I've ever owned. I'm going to move on to the reel here. This is an Akuma Stratos Sb. It's the smallest one that they make. It's very smooth. It has 8 ball bearings. You can get this for between $30 and $40 at Dick's Sporting Goods, depending on if it's on sale or not. If it's on sale, you can get it for about 30 bucks. So I highly recommend it. Haven't had any issues with it. Very nice little reel, very smooth. It's got the reverse right here in the front. You just flip the switch and you can put it in reverse. All in all, great little setup, great rod, great reel. There's a little close-up of the reel. Right now I have 4 pound test line put on here, and the reason for that is because when I'm fishing on the bottom with power bait, power eggs, mice tails, that sort of thing, I like to use 4 pound test line because there are rocks. You tend to get hung up or snagged when you're fishing on the bottom, so I want a little heavier line. When I'm fishing in the middle of the water column or on top with spinners, trout magnets, that sort of thing, I'll move down to 2 pound test line. And the reason I like 2 pound test is because I can cast it a long ways and it's really sensitive and it's just a little more of a challenge, which is more fun to me. You got to make sure your drag is set correctly when you're using 2 pound test line or you will break off. So what I'm going to do is move on and show you guys the fishing line that I use for trout fishing creeks and streams. These are the 2 fishing lines that I use for trout fishing creeks and streams. I'm going to start with the 4 pound test line. This is Jawbone brand from Dick's Sporting Goods. It's one of the cheapest lines that you can get, but I would not recommend it. And the reason for that is because it has tons of memory and it'll come flying off your reel when you're not expecting it and it'll knot all up. The last thing you want to deal with is your line coming off your reel and getting knots in your line while you're trout fishing. I have sprayed this spool down with Real Magic, and I've also sprayed Real Magic on my fishing reel, and it has not helped at all. So if you're looking for a really cheap line, this would be a good option, but if you're looking for good performance, this is not your option. It's not a good line, but I did buy it, and I probably will end up using it because I don't want it to go to waste. But that's the 4 pound test line. Very cheap, but not very good. Moving on to the 2 pound test line. This is like Trout Magnet brand, 2 pound test line. I absolutely love this fishing line. Very limber, casts a mile. Surprisingly very strong. I actually got a trout spinner hung up one time and was pulling on it to try to get it loose or break the line, and it took a little bit of an effort to break this fishing line. It's very strong for 2 pound test line. It really surprised me. So if you're looking for good 2 pound test line, I would definitely recommend this. I use this for trout fishing and ice fishing, and it works great. So that's the 2 pound test line right there. I'm going to go ahead and move on to some of my waders that I wear when I'm trout fishing creeks and streams. Alright, I'm going to show you guys one of my pairs of waders that I wear when I'm trout fishing creeks and streams. These are the waders that I wear when it's really cold out and the water's cold and I need to stay warm. These are Cabela's brand. These are made of neoprene, so they will keep you warm. They have a nice chest pocket here on the front that you can put some stuff in. And they do come up to about your neck, chest area, so they will keep your upper half as well as your lower half pretty warm. Down here at the bottom, they have the built-on rubber boots. Pretty nice grippers there on the bottom. And they have Thinsulate insulation. Right above that, in the knee area, they have some extra reinforcement, which really helps so you don't wear holes in your waders. I've had these for about 3 years and I haven't had any issues with these waders at all. I haven't had any holes or tears or anything like that. So great pair of waders, definitely keep you warm. Just throw some long johns and a nice pair of socks on under these and you'll be good to go. So the next thing I'm going to do is show you my warm weather trout fishing waders. These are my warm weather trout fishing waders. These are Frog Tall brand. They're breathable and lightweight. They have a chest pocket here with a zipper. You can put some stuff in. And they also have a draw cord so you can pull these waders tight around your chest. Right below that, around the waist, they have a built-in wading belt. So you just clip it around your waist and pull it tight, and it stops any water from getting in if you were to fall in or fall over. Down at the bottom, they have the stocking feet made of neoprene, so they do keep your feet somewhat warm. They got the nice little hook here that you can put on your shoelaces, and this right here has some nice rubber grippy stuff on it, so it won't slide up over top of your boot, and it stays down over top of your boot to keep like rocks and stuff like that from getting inside your boot, which is really nice, because if you get rocks and stuff in your boots when you're wading, it is very uncomfortable and it will rub a spot and it will hurt. So, great pair of waders. I think I got them for around $50 at Dick's Sporting Goods, and I've worn these for 2 or 3 trips and I haven't had any issues at all. Like I said, very lightweight, breathable, and very comfortable. These are Frog Talk brand. The next thing I'm going to show you guys are the boots that I wear with these waders, because obviously when you have stocking foot waders, you need boots. These are the boots that I wear with my Frog Talk fishing waders. These are Field & Stream brand boots. I haven't had any issues with these boots so far. I've really enjoyed these boots. I've only used them about 2 or 3 times, but they've held up very well. They seem to be very durable, seem to be very well made. They have nice grippy bottoms there, and they also come with metal studs that you can screw in for added grip. I really like this reinforcement around the toe area because that seems like an area that gets worn out very quickly, and I also like the back because it has a huge rubber patch kind of thing, and it has a little lip there that you can use to kick your boots off with your other foot when you're going to take them off. But very comfortable. Like I said, they've held up very well, seem to be pretty durable, and I think they look pretty good. I really like the looks of them, but I think I got these for about $50 at Dick's Sporting Goods. It's hard to beat when you're looking for fishing boots, fishing wading boots. $50 seems pretty reasonable to me. So that's the boots, and I'm going to move on to my fishing pack and fishing net. The last thing I want to show you guys is my trout fishing pack. This is a Field & Stream brand. I got this from Dick's Sporting Goods, and the reason I got this pack is because I wanted something completely hands-free, something I could just put on my body and not have to worry about. It goes around your waist, snaps like that, and you can pull it tight, adjust it to whatever waist size you have, and it's very comfortable. I put it around my waist, go fishing, I don't even know it's there. It's completely hands-free. It's got plenty of storage, has all the storage that I need. I can fit all of my stuff in here, and one thing I really like about it is when I'm wearing it and I need to get to something quickly, I can just reach right here. There's a pocket right here that's actually made for a water bottle. It has some elastic right here at the top, but I put my pliers and knife and stuff like that, stuff I need to get to quickly. I don't have to unzip and zip to get the stuff. I just pull my pliers out, do what I need to do, and put them right back in there, and I'm still fishing. So I really like this pack for $25. It's really hard to beat. The next thing I'm going to show you guys, and the last thing I want to show you guys, is my trout fishing net. The last thing I want to show you guys is my trout fishing net. This is a Cortland brand net. I got this from Walmart for 20 bucks. It's been a great net. It's held up very well. My favorite thing about this net is the rubber netting. It's a lot easier on the fish. It doesn't rub off their slime coating, especially if you're doing catch and release. You want to return that fish as healthy as possible, so definitely go with a rubber net. It's not near as rough on them as a fabric or nylon type of netting, so definitely go with the rubber. The other thing I like about it is the elastic handle here, and the reason I like that is because my pack here has a handle, and what I do is I take this nylon strap or cord, put it through the handle, stretch it, and I put my net through there like that, pull it tight, and now my net is secured to my pack. My pack is secured to my body like this around my waist. What I do is I take the net and I put it between my pack and my back, and it holds it there, and it can't go nowhere because it's attached to my pack. If I'm fighting a fish or reeling a fish in and I get it close enough to net, I hold the rod in my left hand and I reach around with my right and I grab my net like this. And the great thing about this elastic is it stretches, so I have plenty of reach to net that fish. And even if I let go of my net, it's not going anywhere because it's still attached. So really like this setup. It's a good hands-free setup. This is probably the best net that I've had, and for 20 bucks you can't beat it. So I know they have these at Walmart, and go get you one or go on Amazon. I think they have them on Amazon as well. that's going to do it for today. I just want to show you guys my trout fishing setup for creeks and streams. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you have an Instagram, follow me on Instagram. And if you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments section. All the information and links to the stuff I showed you guys today will be in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Fish off, go.